You don't have to tell him twice, Tulin. Hey guys, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. In the last episode, we took on our very first dungeon, the Wind Temple. Now here we are, fighting off our very first boss, Colgera, Scourge of the Wind Temple. Because that's right, baby. Traditional boss fights make the triumphant return in Tears of the Kingdom. No more blight cannons, no more copies. All originality, just like it was always meant to be. Now, oh my god, I'm so excited to be doing this boss fight. It is so cool. Now for starters, let's dive right on in to his core, as that's going to be his weak spot. There is no weapons required in this boss fight. No bows, no shields, no swords, no nothing. Just straight badassery by diving straight down into that icy, cold core. Now, Colgera, of course, as boss fights do, has some tricks up his sleeve. He's going to do some portal stuff like that, diving off in the sky. Likes to show Link that he's not the only one that can kind of get back up to the sky with his own maneuvers. But, you know, Link's smarter than that. He can see that coming from a mile away. Now, from here on out, it's not going to be the same core always, all the time. He's going to be lifting off his spikes. If the spikes come down, that unveils more parts of the core. Of course, we've got to make sure we watch out for some as we're making our way down. There we go. Wait for that golden opportunity. Just like that. Hell yeah. Thanks, Tulin. He'll take all the help he can get. And man, would you look at that music. I was talking about music in the last episode of the Wind Temple, but the music in this boss fight is so good. This was like another one of the things that I was just so excited to be talking about when we got to this point. The stuff I was teasing the last one. Like, just listen to that. Like the Dragon Roost Island motif stuff in there from Wind Waker. Oh, it's so good. Orchestral themes. Like, what a way to have a first boss fight. It's so good. Alright, here we go. We're going on in to our third core and moving on to our second phase. Man, you sure pissed them off now, Link. Damn right, we gotta be careful of those tornadoes. Now, these things can be kind of annoying. They like to kind of gather around you as you're trying to fly around to get to Colgera. But as long as you're keeping an eye out and kind of making sure you're not using tornadoes, you know, using Tulin's Gust of Wind to get you out of there if you need it, we should be fine and good to go. But something tells me that I'm going to be saying that I'm going to be hit by a tornado. Something tells me this might happen. Hopefully not. Okay. Oh, God. He's having those tornadoes coming in awfully hot, isn't he? If I can try to come to the side, that'd be really nice. We're going to get my golden moment right here. There we go. Rising up above the tornadoes. Alright, we got to make our way over there before he's done spitting out all those spikes. Tulin would be really nice for that gust of wind, but that's alright. I could probably make do with this. We got this, Link. Let's do it. Right on in again. We're doing good. Just a little bit more to go, and the blizzard storm is going to be no longer. Let's go, Colgera. I know you're mad, like I was saying. I know you're mad now. Bring it out. He encourages the anger because it's only going to be more fun when he kicks your ass. Alright, diving back down. Love to see that. Alright. You going to bring out those tornadoes again or the spikes? Whichever one I'm down for. It's all on you. He's got all the time in the world to do this. I mean, unfortunately, the Rito don't really, because, they're relying on Link and Tulin to cover for them to save them from the tornado. But, oh god, okay, tornado's coming again? Alright, I can deal with that. Do that. Get some of that stamina back. There we go. Can have our golden moment right there. Perfect window. Let's slowly make our way over. Paraglide over. Probably not going to have enough height if I go skydive. Until we get to a point like this where it's time to go right back in. Oh, yeah. Only one more left to go, Colgera. Are you scared? Oh, you should be. Because your downfall is about to be right very, very soon. Alright, which one are you going for? The one above again? Alright, watch out, Link. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Bring out that theme one last time. Give me those chills, the goosebumps and everything. Oh man, this really is one of the coolest boss fights a Zelda game has ever done. It's so sick, and especially if you choose to do this temple first. Like, what a way to start the game. It's so insane. Okay. Oh god, okay, that was a good shot of the tornado. I'll give you that. Alright. Wait for it. There we go. There's the word. Let's do it, Link. Are you ready? Let's go! To put an end to Colgera! To save Rito Village! Let's go! Yeah. Take that, you flying bug bastard. And there we go. The storm has subsided, and Hebra and Rito Village is finally free from that terrible blizzard storm. And of course, with it being our first boss taken down, we gotta go ahead and collect our first heart container. Or boss heart container. I want you to look at that. Another mysterious stone. Just like the ones you've seen before. Oh man, I will just never get tired of Colgera. I've said it so many times already, but I will continue to say that to the end of time. Such a dope boss fight, man. So cool. The ice covering the altar melted after you vanquished the monster, revealing a shining stone set there. You can sense great power emanating from the stone, and Tulin senses it as well. Wow, if you guys are sensing that power, I feel like gotta go ahead and examine what that is, of course, but before we do that, we, of course, have to pick up the beautiful heart container, so take it away. Hell yeah, taking us to 7 hearts. Nice. Alright, Tulin, let's see it. Let's see what this mysterious stone has in store for them.
Tulin, my brave fledgling.
I know that voice.
The voice showed itself at last.
You're the one who's been guiding us?
Yes, I am your ancestor from a time long ago. I proudly served Hyrule's first king. I was a Rito warrior and a sage with control of the wind. Where you fight, the winds follow. I would expect nothing less from my descendant. You make me proud. That monster you defeated, the source of that intense blizzard, it was summoned by the Demon King. He thought he could stop you from obtaining the stone you just found. My secret stone.
Demon King? Secret stone?
This is a lot to learn all of a sudden, I know. But listen while I tell you what happened in the past. A tale of the imprisoning war. And the mission our people must accomplish.
Take it away, because Link sure is interested.
Years ago, when the kingdom of Hyrule was still young, a great evil, the Demon King, descended on the land. He sought to wipe out anyone who opposed him. But Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, requested my aid, as well as that of 5 other warriors. To help in the fight, Rauru entrusted us with amazing artifacts, secret stones, objects that amplified our formidable abilities. I carried one into battle as the Sage of Wind, and was thrilled to fight alongside my fellow sages. And we were still no match for the Demon King's overwhelming power. His magic was staggering, and I was unable to slip past his defenses, no matter how hard I tried. In the end, King Rauru realized that we would not be able to defeat the Demon King. To save our world, King Rauru sacrificed himself and sealed the Demon King away.
So that was the imprisoning war.
The same war Zelda was telling about Link, underneath Hyrule Castle. And Demon King, huh?
The rest
Sounds
of us
awfully familiar.
survived that climactic battle, and I would soon receive a visitor with a request that would define the future of the Rito.
There she is.
It was another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time.
The Demon King will return. The magic binding him will be undone. When that time comes, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him. But Link will only succeed with the Rito's help. Summon the winds and support this hero.
It was clear what part Burrito will play.
It will be an honor to defeat the Demon King. I swear to you that when the Demon King returns, Burrito, Sage of Wind, will awaken once more. And you can count on the full support of Burrito.
And now you know about the imprisoning war and a mission I accepted on our behalf. You've saved Rito Village, but there's more to do. The Demon King will soon recover his full strength. Tulin, my brave fledgling, you must take up my secret stone and honor the Sage of Time's request. Fight the Demon King with the swordsman Link.
You know you've got to, Tulin.
So it's
You can't
my
let Zelda
mission
down.
To fight the Demon King with you? Link! This is so amazing! I can't believe my ancestor gave me such an important mission. And it involves fighting alongside you to save the world. If we don't do anything, then the world is gonna be in big trouble. I can't let that happen. I'll do this. I'll happily take this secret stone.
Hell yeah. Fulfill your destiny, Tulin.
I am the Sage of Wind. Look, check out what I can do now.
Impressive. Nice little clone you got there.
Link, hold out your hand.
Do it with pleasure.
I, Tulin, the Sage of Wind, swear to fight by your side until the end. Take this. It's proof that I'm with you.
Quite the sick ring, Link. With the power to summon his clone at any time.
You can use that ring to call on my power anytime, alright? Okay, let's head back to the village and tell Dad.
Sounds like a plan. It's finally gone, Teba. The village is back to normal. And Rivali can sleep in peace once again.
Oh?
You guys, you did it! Yeah, turns out it was easy once we started working together. This was no small feat. I still can't believe the Stormwind arc from the children's song was real. Me neither. You could have knocked me over with a feather. For a job well done, Tulin. Ah, come on, Tulin. You know you gotta take it, especially with it being Rivali's bow. What an honor, right? Wait, what? This bow meant so much to you. And now you're giving it to me? It was always my intention to give it to you once you came of age as a warrior. Dad. Thank you. I'll prove to you I've become a warrior worthy of carrying it. I know you'll do them proud, Tulin. Hey, Link. That woman in the vision my ancestors showed us. Didn't she look just like Princess Zelda to you? Well, you're quite right about that. Do you think that was the real princess? I mean, it seemed like a long, long time ago. There's still a bunch of unanswered questions. I gotta know more about the figure we saw in the Stormwind arc, so I'm gonna go look into it personally. Next time you see me, I'll have more information about Princess Zelda, so check in with me sometime, okay? We'll see you around then. And remember, with my sage's power, the two of us can keep working together no matter what. Hell yeah, because here it is, our replacement for the champion's abilities. The sage's abilities with our very first one, the Vow of Tulin, Sage of Wind. Proof of the Vow of Tulin, Sage of Wind. Use it to summon or dismiss the avatar of Tulin. A much better word than clone, like I was saying earlier. Tulin of Rito Village. Complete. Rito Village is no longer at the mercy of the unusual blizzard. Tulin, who inherited a secret stone from the ancient sage to become the new Sage of Wind, promised to lend you his power anytime. And man, Link is sure going to be relying a lot on that power, because Tulin's Sage of Wind power is one of the most helpful abilities in the game. So he will certainly, definitely, always be relying on you at any given time. Well, yeah, alright, now that we've made our way back to Rito Village, it's finally free from the snow and the blizzard. The blizzard storm is no more, and you can get a better look of a lot of the ships and all this stuff up there without the bad storm. Yeah, there's a lot of things we could do now. Well, I guess first of all, to go back to the talking points of some of the big, juicy details that the original Sage of Wind was dropping to Link and Tulin. Things about the Demon King and the Imprisoning War, a war that Zelda was talking about in the history books under Hyrule Castle with Link, part of the murals that they saw. And the Demon King looked awfully familiar to the dehydrated guy that Link and Zelda saw underneath Hyrule Castle. Sure is interesting, Link. You might want to take a note on that for the future. Sounds like it'll probably be some big stuff later on. But, you know, you may not really know much about the Demon King, but of course all you know is you gotta be the hero, once again, as you've already known since the start of the upheaval. So we've got one sage down, we gotta go ahead and get the rest of them out of the way. But of course, you know, exploring takes the priority, of course, just like how it was in Breath of the Wild. The rest of the sages are gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Well, I guess before Link sets off, let's go ahead and talk to Tulin and the rest of the gang one more time. And Hearth, who, again, I can never remember the voice I gave him like 2 episodes ago. It's always switching every single time. I'll keep getting stronger and stronger until the day comes when we can fight together again. I'm a descendant of the Sage of Wind, after all. I'm not going to be the one who holds you back, Link. I'm worried about Princess Zelda, too, so I'll keep looking into things from this end. And he'll keep looking around as he scours around through Hyrule once again. How about you, Teba? Once again, we owe you so much. Not only did you save the village, you helped set Tulin straight. The Rito will never forget this debt. It is now our turn to aid you. You can leave the Hebra Mountains to us. We'll scour them and find you your lead on Princess Zelda. Our hearts are always with you, Link. Remember that. And don't be a stranger. Thanks for that, Teva. It's always nice to hear that. And don't you worry, he won't be a stranger. Thank you, Link. Truly. You have taught Tulin the most valuable lesson of all. My husband is beside himself with joy and relief. No one wanted Tulin to come into his own more than him. Teba and I shall watch over Tulin so he can lend himself to your quest. I will pray with full heart for your good fortune and Princess Zelda's safety. Ah, thanks very much for that as well. I'm thinking about heading over to Lookout Landing as a representative of the Rito. Yep, see, just like I said, I can never remember. If Hyrule's not at peace, the Rito aren't at peace either, right? I just need to get a couple things together and I'll be ready to set out. Oh, he's probably going to be returning back to Lookout Landing eventually. Pyrrha will definitely probably want to hear about the stuff that Link and Tulin were up to here in Hebra, so he'll see you around, Tarth. Oh, damn, Impa and Kato, I forgot you guys appear over here in the village. What's going on? Oh, Link, we meet again. Kato and I came here to see a geoglyph. Sadly, we were thwarted by the blizzard and grounded nearby. After it finally calmed down, we made our way to this village. We plan to get on with finding that geoglyph shortly. Link, I have been wondering, have you found the geoglyph in southern Hebra yet? Oh, he hasn't. We're going to have to save that for the next episode, though, scouring across through Hebra. But we'll definitely be doing that eventually and coming across that Hebra geoglyph. And hopefully activating it, if that is the next one in the right order of things. I'll have to check around and see what the order was again. But I think it's possible, especially since the Wind Temple is the recommended path the game recommends you. The map in the Forgotten Temple showed a geoglyph shaped like a castle. We intend to investigate that geoglyph as well. Well, I'll definitely see you around then as well. And oh yeah, I just remembered, of course, Tulin's Sage of Wind stuff. We gotta show that off. It should be activated already, right? Yeah, Vow of Tulin. Okay, so I think, if I remember right with the Sage vows, they pop up only in certain areas. And in places like in the hometown of Rito Village, they kind of dismiss and disappear. But once we start to go and get our way back outside of the village, we should be seeing them pop up pretty soon, I believe. Maybe somewhere around this ground level will be good? Let's see. Okay, still not here. What if I do that? Okay, still not? Oh, damn, I guess I'm gonna have to go even further then. Here we go. This should be a good spot to summon him. Nice. The power of the ring activates, and the avatar comes out once again. Tulin's vow has granted you the power to summon his avatar. Hell yeah, look at that. Grand spiffin image of Tulin himself. Now, obviously, with avatar form, we've got all the same abilities that fighting with normal, regular Tulin is. You got the Gust of Winds, like I was saying, super helpful, and he also will be fighting in battle with the bow, just like Tulin did, climbing up to the Wind Temple, and in the Wind Temple itself, although obviously, the only difference being, since this is his avatar form, he does not speak, which, I mean, I feel like that's probably pretty obvious, but I've always really liked how the powers in Tears of the Kingdom come from Link's hand, like he grants the powers with the rings he's granted to by the sages. It's really cool, I really do like that. And of course, Link gets to look even more badass with sporting some cool looking rings on his hand too, so that's always a plus and a bonus as well. Well, with Link returning from the Wind Temple successful and the blizzard no longer a thing, Tulin became a Wind Sage and all sorts of that cool stuff, I think that's a perfect place to go ahead and wrap up the video. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and I'll see you in the next one, where now that the blizzard is gone, I would of course like to make my way across the Hebra region once again to search for all of the shrines that we can find. Maybe it might be a two-parter like I think I might have had to do back in the Breath of the Wild playthrough. I don't know, it depends if I can remember where a lot of the areas in Tears of the Kingdom for Hebra is. And we also got to go ahead and find the geoglyph in southern Hebra, I believe is what Impa said as well. So we can go ahead and see Impa again and all sorts of that cool stuff. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and I'll see ya in the next one. Peace.